I've lived in Garfield Park since 1992. Originally, I was born here. First of all, what happened in the neighborhood when they put in I-65 some 45 years ago, it completely cut off the neighborhood. This part of the city, this part of the Garfield Park area, suffered the most because it was the closest to 65. 2 years ago, most of the houses on this street were vacant, either in foreclosure or people just walked away from the properties.
A lot of times what you do in a community that's revitalizing or that is changing is the artists come in and they're sort of part of what happens because they add a cool factor or they add attractions to a neighborhood or they make it an appealing area for development. What we're talking about here is a more direct opportunity to actually be an artist who's helping make the community a better place through their art practice. Artists aren't sort of just decorating the neighborhood, they're actually having core impact on making it a better place for people.
So with a program like this, you're saying that artists have a stronger value in the space than just putting up a mural. We really want you to come and be our neighbor. We want you to invest in this house, in this street, in this neighborhood for the long haul.
We were approached by Riley and Big Car as they were starting to develop this initiative. And one of the initiatives or ideas brought to us by Jim Walker was that he wanted to create a stable, sustainable resident option for the artists. All too often the artists get priced out of a neighborhood after they've helped revitalize it or develop it. So as we continue those conversations, INHB became more and more involved and ultimately decided to help fund it.
Where we stand right now with the project is we've purchased all of the homes very strategically on Cruft Street and Nelson Street, but specifically, the project is home ownership on Cruft Street. We're in the next phase of evaluating our financial needs for the project, so we're looking for financial supporters that will help us purchase a new roof, gutters, a furnace, electrical, something that we need a skilled trade to come in and do for us.
In my day-to-day life, I'm a home builder. When Jim talked about doing this project, I really wanted to be a part of it. I've actually decided that I am going to team up with an architect to actually take on one of the builds. We really are doing something that is new and not been done somewhere else that I'm aware of.
The idea of artists buying houses in the communities in which they're being asked to help renovate, that's kind of unheard of. We see that you have something that we need, and we also have something that you need, and that's community. That's that shared space. That's us investing in each other. Homeownership is not easy for a lot of people these days. And so they're going to get some sort of coaching and mentorship through the process of what does it mean to be a sustainable resident. In Indianapolis, I think there's some roughly 18,000 vacant properties, vacant homes. Across the country, there's about 18 million. This sort of an initiative is taking an approach where it wants to dig a little deeper and find some creative solutions to this problem.
Ultimately, I'd love to see this as an opportunity to explore shared equity models in other parts of Indianapolis or beyond.